Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Medicine for Your Spirit. Yes, here we are. 1111 Gateway is right in front of us, and it's quite big. I just want to offer, if anyone's interested, do it, don't do it. I keep getting the message that if you can find space in your day to put your feet on the earth on 1111, take a breath in, open your arms as wide as you can, face the sun, and request the 1111 Gateway light activation to align and attune you to the new role of your soul. And then you finish it with, thank you, I am ready. And take a few breaths. Apparently, that's all we need to do. So here we go. We've got a lot going on in the world, as we know, and I hope you're all doing well. Today, I just really want to talk about these big transitions that we're going through, the energy portals, the new moons, the full moons, the all these things that are just lining up, and we're being squeezed, really squeezed. The other day, I was given the analogy of a sponge, you know, when you're washing your dishes up and you have a sponge and then you squeeze it. It's like that's what happens. It feels like we're all going through this big universal squeeze and everything's being pulled out of us that is not for the next role of our soul, basically. So taking care of ourselves while we're all in this is so important. Being very clear with where you're putting your energy is one of the critical things right now. And through the day, stopping every now and again, look, coming into your heart, where is my energy going? Is it going towards something that's an obligation, a duty, or an expectation? Is it something that I don't really want to participate in or don't want to utilize my energy with? We've got to start asking ourselves these questions. There's a moment coming up between now and the end of the year where we have to be very potent within ourselves. Access the medicine that we are, the medicine for our own spirit. We're starting to get quieter with it, and we're starting to realize that there is so much in us about to be revealed. So if you're in times of uncertainty, and there's a lot of that, if you're in fear, and there's a lot of that, if you're in a place of giving up hope or you know, what's the point? There's a lot of that going on. You've got to come back to yourself. You've got to come back into your heart, breathe into yourself, because at the end of the day, on a higher level, at your soul's knowing, you chose to be here. You chose some of the experience, or all of the experiences that we are having, whether we've had them or are having them now, we've chosen them. So somewhere in us, we have the ability for solutions, for answers, for new ways forward. We have it, it's there. We can't access it by running around being distracted. We have to access it by sitting with ourselves. So a little practice that I have been doing all year. There's two things I've done this year which I've found have benefited me greatly with my vitality, my energy, my heart staying open, and seeing and learning more about myself. And the first thing is this. Every month, I made a commitment in 2023 to do something I've never done before. And I have followed that through. Some things I've loved and I'll do them again. Some things it's like, oh, well, I'm glad I've done that, but never again. But I did it. So when we set a commitment like that and we show up for it, we are opening and expanding ourselves to know more about ourselves. And we get to see and feel the conditions and the beliefs and the limitations and the inhibitions that restrict us, okay? The other thing I've done this year, and I found it really profound, and I've been following a person online called the Oracle Girl. Her name is Jacqueline Hobbs. She's not everyone's cup of tea, but I adore her because I get her language. I get her. What she talks a lot about is our connection to pure love, purity, and how sitting quietly by yourself without any music, without headphones, without podcasts, without TV in the background, without anything else, when you sit with yourself for 5 minutes and breathe with yourself, it's remarkable what happens when you do that as a practice. You just absorb the love and you be with yourself. I would like to invite you to try it. Let me know how you go. So I've got a call here, Joanna from Indianapolis. Have I got that right?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Delightful. So glad to be talking to you.
So how can I help you or be of support or guidance or anything? What can I do for you?
What kind of readings do you do?
I'm more about taking action.
You're an intuitive then? Okay. Very good.
Sorry,
if you want to just do a general and I can like throw in some validation and we can go from there.
Sure. Here we go. So we've got the 1111 portal gateway coming up, and there's a lot of change available and on offer for us. So I will do an earth, air, fire and water one for you. Okay, so here we go. This is for Joanna. Earth, air, fire, water, calling upon the lineage of mystics and mysticism, healers and ancient healing, and the wisdom of the universe to come through to give simple, practical, doable and relatable information. I'm all about simplicity. If it's not simple, nobody does it. So here we go. This is Joanna's earth. This is where she's at right now. Okay, so where you're at right now is soul purpose. You might be wanting to shift gears. You might be asking what your soul purpose is. What's the next thing I'm meant to be doing? How do I align with it? Am I on track? Those types of questions. So my big thing with soul purpose, and I say it all the time to people, is you are your purpose. You are your purpose. Your soul knows what it's got to do. So instead of us trying to find our purpose in what we do in life, we start to acknowledge that I am my purpose and what I do is an expression. That's all it is. It's just an expression. So this for you is about looking, if you're not looking, you're on the pathway more. This is about living a soul expressed life. So this is probably where you're at right now. You feel quite, pardon?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I feel it. I actually just decided to stop my old career and start doing oracle card readings, and some good things have come out of it. Some frictions come out of it, and I'm about to go have to deal with some things about that. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I'm actually doing the thing, and the universe is taking steps towards me.
Yeah. That's when the magic happens. So this is this is the water element, what you might need to release or surrender into, and it is new growth. This is faith. Like, look at this image of this beautiful soul here. She's amongst the seeds that she's planted. So this is new beginnings and new growth. So you're getting ready for another level of you expressing yourself in the world. So, and there's a lot of faith with that. We have to have faith in ourselves that when we start doing our soul work, that we're on track. So it's really surrendering into that and going, okay, I know what I'm doing and it feels right. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to start becoming more and more and more of it and expressing more of it. The fire element for you, which is the action, is gratitude. So, and I'm sure you're a person who has a lot of gratitude. I'm a person that I like to share with people a 10-second process for gratitude, and it changes games. And it's simply random times through the day, hand on your heart, breathe in. And as you're breathing in, you're saying to yourself, what am I grateful for right now, in this now moment? And then as you exhale, you open your eyes, you look around and you pick something. Whatever's around, you pick one thing and you say, I'm really grateful for bloody, bloody, blah, whatever it is. And if you do that
I do that on my drives. I appreciate the treats, and I love that practice. Absolutely. It's something I teach to the people that I coach.
Great, because it works like compound interest. You just keep adding more and more to your field, and you become more and more aligned and attuned with better things, and the universe understands the language of gratitude, and it'll give you more good stuff. And this is what you're expanding towards. This is the air element. Oh, rebirth. Look at this. Oh my God. There's an unfurling about to happen. There's a new level of you about to start nudging its way out and wanting to be more I suppose, I don't really like the word being more seen, but being more acknowledged for your gifts, skills, talents, and your natural abilities. So this rebirth, again, it's a new beginning, a new start. It's a new aspect of you coming through, and you're getting ready for it. So you're expanding. 2024, I feel like you're going to be offered lots of different things. We're going to start stepping into different ways of opening your heart and opening your service that's going to be beneficial for many. So that's your 4 cards.
Thank you.
That makes sense.
Sure does. Thank you so much for the validation. I hope you have a beautiful night.
And thank you for calling in. Medicine for your spirit. We have it, we are it, we live it. Bye for now. So there you go, guys. As I was just saying, start tapping into your own knowing. It is the medicine for your spirit. It is the medicine. And there is so much healing, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, that we can initiate and activate within ourselves when we know who we are. So that old saying of know thyself has never been truer than what it is right now. So thank you for listening. This is Raelene Byrne, Medicine for Your Spirit. Start tapping into yours, and come and find me on my website, rayleneburn.com. Bye for now.